Very good morning here. Very good morning here to all the viewers on our live stream. You're joining me, Ming, on the mic here for the 7th Asia Pacific Youth Tchoukball Championship 2024. If you're watching the live stream this early in the morning, we thank you for tuning in. You're watching the game between the Hong Kong and Chinese Taipei under 12s. A comedic start for the Hong Kong under 12s. And I relate to that. Not a morning person, but here we are. Chinese Taipei quickly out to a lead. A nice combination play by Chinese Taipei, one of their signatures. Fully utilizing 3 passes. Now Hong Kong comes the other way. Oh, that's a point there by Jenny Liu, their prolific right winger. What a throw there by the Chinese Taipei players. If you aren't clear, the Chinese Taipei players are the ones in the blues, while the Hong Kongs under 12 are in the red and whites. Player to look out for the Hong Kong under 12s is Jenny Liu. And Chinese Taipei has a really all-around team. A lot of players can score for the girls in blue, as we just saw. And Hong Kong under 12s, another turn to attack. That's well caught. Obstruction violation there. So it will be Chinese Taipei's ball. And that is a nice throw aimed at the side of the Chinese Taipei wall. The first wall of defenders. Got down low enough, but a mistake here by the Hong Kong under 12s. Chinese Taipei girls look as energetic as ever. That is a score by number 12 of the team, Chen Yi. And we can see the power of the shot coming off the net. In comparison, the Hong Kong girls just look a bit more lethargic today. Not sure if it's the time. You know, it's 8 o'clock in the morning in Malaysia. So very early. They would have woken up at 7 or 7:30 to actually come for the game. That's a point again, courtesy of the left winger this time. It's number 3, Chen Kuan-yun. So 10-minute periods being played here in the under 12 categories, but at the under 15 categories, we will be playing 12-minute periods. Another nice catch there by the Chinese Taipei. They do so well on both sides of the court. A straightaway attack there, but hitting the frame of the goal. That was the captain of the Chinese Taipei team, Chen Yuntong. Hong Kong with the straightaway attack, and this one maybe catches the defenders off guard a little bit. It's Chong Wing-Wah. Usually plays as the center pivot for Hong Kong. And there will be a traveling violation there. Chen Kuan-yun a bit too enthusiastic there. And a straightaway attack here, despite having 3 players. And an obstruction violation by Hong Kong. It's a good tactic sometimes, especially when Hong Kong plays such an aggressive defense. Allows time for the defenders to actually run back into play. Oh, so close yet so far. Ball rebounds off the net and hits one of the players in the arms. And once again, the right winger of Taipei, Chen Yi, scoring another point. Oh, Chinese Taipei even closer to a catch there. But instead, it will be a point for Lee Ching-hei of Hong Kong under-12s. Chinese Taipei has to fire and stepped on the line. Chinese Taipei just loves to fully use up the 3 passes they have in their arsenal, or the 3 passes that's allowed in the game of Tchoukball. Oof, what a nice catch there. And quickly able to get the point. The Hong Kong team getting a bit frustrated with themselves. Close to a 3-second violation here on the inbound. Mistake there by the left winger of Hong Kong will allow Chinese Taipei to take over. They'll attack and get the point. So early in the game, and I think we've seen 6 different scores for Taipei already. That one from the number 1, Chiang Mu-en. And the culture of Tchoukball just really prevalent in Chinese Taipei, especially at the school level. Oh, and a straightaway shot gets a point. A shot down the middle, not expected by the defensive side. A quick traveling violation there. We'll turn the ball back into Chinese Taipei's possession. The girls from Chinese Taipei. Supposedly should have aimed a bit higher on the net. That one giving a point to Hong Kong instead. Oh, and another point there. The angle of the shot. Narrow. And Hong Kong was unable to react to the Chinese Taipei shot there. It's Jenny Liu with the assist and the score by the number 39. It's Ellie Kwok. A lot of the points being scored on this side of the court for Hong Kong. Relying on their dynamic duo, Jenny Liu and Ellie Kwok, but they still need to find a way to stop the Chinese Taipei team. And to be honest, in the under-12 category games that I've seen so far, the Chinese Taipei under-12s just seem to be a step above the rest. Stepped on the line there. The referee rules as the Taipei captain, Chen Yuntong, ends the quarter with the violation. So the score will stay at 11-5. That's the end of the first period of play. 2 more to come. Play starting up soon. Chinese Taipei currently in the lead. They are up 11-5, if I'm not mistaken. Chinese Taipei, the team in blue with the red sleeves, with the red stripe on the sleeves. Whereas the Hong Kong team are in the red and whites. We'll see if the Hong Kong team can shake off perhaps some of their sleepiness and get into this game here. They definitely look more energetic here in the second period, but Chinese Taipei still scores a point. Hong Kong up quick. It's Jenny Liu's shot that is saved by Chinese Taipei. Coming the other way. Oh! 2 players managed to touch it, but a nice shot there by the face mask wearing number 7, Chen Yuntong. Quick traveling violation there of 4 steps taken by Cheng Yi-wen. She immediately comes up with the catch to make up for a mistake, giving Chinese Taipei a possession here. And great reactions by Hong Kong to switch the play. Chinese Taipei. Oh! Just out of the hands of the Hong Kong defender. Hong Kong switches sides. Wants to go with the side that they've been scoring a lot of points from. Is number 20, the captain of the team, Chu Lok Ki, who scores a point for her team. Oh, great catch there by the number 22 of Hong Kong. Hong Kong, it opts to attack immediately. That will gain them a point. It's the number 39, Ali Kwok, who's switched sides. The right-hander are playing on the left wing, going for a more central angle, attacks with power. Chinese Taipei blast past the defense of the Hong Kong girls. Collects their 15th point of today. Only just 3 minutes into the second period of play. Chinese Taipei looking as dominant as ever. Violation there. A fault by the player, so it will be a breakdown by the Chinese Taipei. Chinese Taipei does love to switch the play on these breakdowns. And an unfortunate attempt there at the catch, as Jenny Liu got her hands to it but just couldn't hold on. It's Ali Kwok again with a powerful attempt. Chinese Taipei knew where the ball was going, but nothing they could do. Great job by Ali, adding power to her shot using the momentum. And the coaches of the Hong Kong players shouting out that Chiang Muan, a left-hander on the left wing, who have a different range of angles compared to a right-hander, making sure that the under 12s of the Hong Kong know about this. Chinese Taipei with the catch and the quick switch. Oh, and this one catches the wall of defenders off guard. They were well positioned after the coach's reminder, but this one flies above their heads, and the second line defenders couldn't get there quick enough. Substitution there. Oh, but apparently hit the frame of the goal, so Hong Kong gets away with a play there. Ali Kwok continues her dominant scoring form. Chinese Taipei still unable to deal with her powerful cannon of a right arm. Chinese Taipei. Oh, the ball squeezes through the arms of the Hong Kong captain. You can take another look here. The shot aimed hard and aimed low. That is number 12, Chen Yi from Chinese Taipei, doubling the score of Hong Kong. Hong Kong trying to come back, not quite enough power on that. Stepped on the line, and Hong Kong once again gets away with a possible score from Chinese Taipei. Oh! When the ball is in her hands, it just seems so easy. Ali Kwok, let's see if she can keep up this power, this strength for the whole tournament. Once again, hard and low type of shot Chen Yi loves. just clearing the forbidden zone as well. What a sharp shot there by the Chinese Taipei number 12. Hong Kong switches play and makes a mistake there. Zi Ching Lam. Ball flying over the head of the Hong Kong player. Chinese Taipei switches their attackers there. And this time it is number 5, Wu Po Ni. Was a left-handed attacker on the left wing, and then they switched to a right-handed attacker. So the Hong Kong defense unable to deal with the sudden change. Still on the right-hand side. Oh, they aren't aware, but somehow Hong Kong able to make the catch. Liu wants another chance. And that was a good idea by Chen Yi there. But unfortunately, the shot does not even hit the net. So it will be a point for Hong Kong, allowing them to get their 10th point of the game, going into double digits. Chinese Taipei still in a good position though. What a catch there. But it seems a violation before the play. A landing violation. Landing violation is when you step into the forbidden area, or when you land in the forbidden area before releasing your shot. This time, Lee Ching-hei from Hong Kong gets a point for a team. Chinese Taipei, another long rebound. This one scores for the Blues. Mistake there. The sky attempt no good there. Chinese Taipei with a mistake. A chance for Hong Kong to attack their center pivot with the pass, Jenny Liu. And now the shot saved. Almost, and it is a traveling violation. Couple of substitutions. Yan Yihua, I believe this is the first we've seen of her in this tournament. And she immediately comes out with a catch. But a violation before the play. And step on the line violation. Hong Kong immediately tries a powerful shot. And Chinese Taipei gets them back with the same play. The Hong Kong team really needs to transition quickly into defense here. A lot of the points Chinese Taipei scoring, looking to score off the quick shots. But the score will be 23-11 at the end of the second period of play. Will Hong Kong be able to work their way back into the game? Final period in action here. 23-11, the current score. Hong Kong with a quick mistake. We have another game coming up later at 9, where the under 15 girls category will play. Hong Kong taking on Singapore in that one. Hong Kong under 15s, that is. A point there for Chinese Taipei team, courtesy of Chiang Mu-en. And we do have the opening ceremony taking place at the Velodrome. Oh. And the Chinese Taipei team just reacting so quick there. Yang Yiqing noticed that there was only one defender on the opposite side. Immediately fired and got the point. Hong Kong under 12s. Shot is saved. There is an obstruction foul, not a bad violation there to stop the play. It will be Chinese Taipei ball. Hong Kong now defending with 7. So very vulnerable to a switch, but the Chinese Taipei offense able to blast it through. Li Yifei keeping the trajectory of the rebound low, negating the 7-man defense. The Hong Kong under 12s once again sees their shot saved, and Chiang Mu-en again off the hands of the Hong Kong defenders. Like I said, the Chinese Taipei team just seemingly a step above the rest. And it'll be interesting to see who they will face in the finals of the category. That will take place at 9 AM tomorrow. It's a step on the line violation there. Going up for the shot was Lim Shi-yuan. It's a nice catch. Not enough power behind the shot. Chinese Taipei, quick switch, and the narrow angled shot unfortunately does not find the end or finds the forbidden zone, and it stays. Sorry, apparently a violation on the play. Did not see the referee's hand signal, but this one will be a point to the Chinese Taipei team. The attack or the throw, too soft. And an error there by the Hong Kong team once again. Chinese Taipei looks to add to their scoreline here. Oh! Deflected upwards, but couldn't get there in time. Once again, another violation there saves Chinese Taipei, or saves Hong Kong from conceding a point. Chinese Taipei gets back the ball due to a travelling violation there. So quick turnovers for both sides. Chinese Taipei with a nice switch over. And a dropped pass, fumbled there by the Taipei captain. Chinese Taipei, quick substitutions in place already. And this one, the backline attack from Chinese Taipei. Number 18, Yang Yiqing, playing the center pivot position, coming in to provide that quick, powerful shot. Just adds that extra dimension of attackers. Not paying attention to the inbound line. Once again, maybe a bit too early here. Once again, joining the attack. And this one gets the point for Lim Shiyuan of Chinese Taipei, number 8. Had a couple of failed attempts earlier in the game. Hong Kong just barely saves the ball from touching the ground, but will commit the traveling violation there on the turnaround. Once again, we do have the Hong Kong team taking on the Singapore team in the under 15 categories. Oh, so close to a save there, Hong Kong was. The arms extended. Number 30, Cheong Wing Wah of Hong Kong tried to make the catch, and it will be a 3-second violation for Hong Kong. One of the cardinal rules of the game of Tchoukball. Cannot hold on to the ball for more than 3 seconds. That includes the out of bounds pass. Oh, a powerful shot. Aiming for the space behind the first line of defenders. Once again, Chinese Taipei tacking on another point. 32-11. Coaches just asking the players to keep on trying. Any point given is (33-11). The Hong Kong defense, or the Hong Kong players, seemingly losing a bit of morale now. Not even playing a proper defensive scheme. And you know, an obstruction violation always useful in the game if you want to stop the opponents from advancing. Hong Kong once again can't help but concede. The shots from Chinese Taipei just too accurate. If they try to defend the middle, they aim for the sidelines. If they aim to defend low, it goes high. This is the level of the Chinese Taipei team. And you can see once again Chen Kuan-yun joining from the other side of the court to provide a quick counter-attack off the catch. Just 1 minute 30 left. And a mistake, quick mistake for Hong Kong. Trying to advance the play quickly. And a traveling violation there for Chinese Taipei. Number 12, Chen Yi, with a rare mistake. And once again, the shot able to avoid the defensive wall. Chen Yun-tong scores a point, or another point, for Chinese Taipei. Entering the final minute of play here. Great save. And an obstruction violation to stop the play momentarily. Oh, and a great catch there by the Hong Kong team, eliciting cheers from their bench, but an immediate mistake there. And 6 seconds left in the game. Chinese Taipei trying to score one more. but we'll see the time run out before they can fire. 36-11, your final score of this game. Chinese Taipei likely to advance to the under 12 finals of the girls category. So we'll have the Hong Kong and Singapore play in the next game in the under 15 girls category at starting at 9. So join us in the next one. And we get the match underway here, the second match of day 2 between the Hong Kong under-15s and the Singapore under-15s. You're watching the 7th Asia Pacific Youth Tchoukball Championships. Along with me, Ming, on the mic here. Your next door commentator, live from Educity Sports Complex and the Velodrome Iskandar Puteri from Gelang Patah, Johor Bahru. This is a 3-day event from 19th to 21st of July. We have Tchoukball action happening all the way until 8 o'clock today. And this is a quite exciting matchup here between the Singapore and Hong Kong teams. Just a recap of their journey so far. The Hong Kong team is standing at 1 win and 2 losses. Their only win coming against the New Zealand squad, whereas the Singapore under-15s are able to keep their undefeated record. The only undefeated team in the under-15 girls category, alongside the Taipei under-15s. So they had impressive wins over the New Zealand and the Macau squad, 35-17 and 35-28, as well as a close win over the Thailand team, 37-4. Hitting the frame of the goal there, that sounded like it. Singapore with a strong shot caught by the Hong Kong defense, and Hong Kong able to convert the point. Great move. Bit off target, and this one definitely hit it towards the leg of a teammate. And Hong Kong able to put up more points on the board. This one courtesy of number 24, Wong Min Chi. Long pass forward. Singapore with the sky attempt has to reset. Momentum stopped, and getting the point there is the number 7 for Singapore, captain of the team, Angel Lee. Oh, great movement, great sliding there, just outside the forbidden area. Surprised that was not a traveling violation, but Hong Kong reacted well and managed to get the catch. Singapore returns the favor. And a point scored for Singapore, so that ties up the game at 4-4. Hong Kong unable to put the power, using the momentum of the momentum stopped, going to the net. And this one taking advantage of the lack of the secondary defenders. Singapore with the points. It's Elizabeth Tay. Ball hit upwards And two Singapore players colliding there as the ball falls to the floor. You can see there the miscomm was does a very good job not to injure her teammate there. It's Elizabeth Tay, and the long rebound goes into the hands of a Hong Kong second line defender, and the frame shot leading to a breakdown for the Hong Kong team. Singapore with the quick switch. And once again, a long rebound. This one caught by the Hong Kong team. Has to shoot and in the hands, but bouncing out was the ball. A deadly shot by Wong Min Chi. Yet again. And a catch by the Hong Kong team. This is the fourth match of both teams here at the Asia Pacific Youth Tchoukball Championships. Singapore almost committing the turnover. Instead, it goes back to Ayin, who loses the ball. And the chemistry between Ayin and Shika, perhaps not there as yet. And once again, the long rebound, unable to be predicted by the secondary and tertiary defenders for Singapore. And that just had enough power from Zan Tia Lo, the left winger for Singapore, with that devastating shot. Almost lost the ball, but recovered nicely. It's a point to the Singapore team. So Singapore will take the lead here. Traveling violation there for Hong Kong's number 7, Chan Hei Kyu. There will be the opening ceremony happening at the Velodrome Iskandar Puteri after this. And that will lead to a momentary stop of the games until 1 p.m. here at the Educity Stadium. Elizabeth Tay with the nice narrow angled shot that gives Singapore a 2-point lead. A great shot by the number 35 of Singapore, noticing where the Hong Kong defensive front line was positioned and attacked the open space instead. That didn't exactly have enough power on that. Elizabeth opts to return the ball to where it came from. A power shot there from Noor Shika goes through for Singapore. Singapore finding the rhythm on the offensive end. That shot going through two defenders there. Hong Kong with a landing, oh no, with a step on the line violation there. Long pass, finding the arms of the forward pivot of Singapore on the other end, and dropped the ball there. The catch seemingly in her hands, but she let it go, as Singapore will be the first team to hit the 10-point mark in this game. Oh, what a bullet pass there. Teammate couldn't even catch it. It was a good effort by Elise, but had too much ground to cover. Elizabeth Tay with the power shot above the heads of the defenders. The Singapore team looks rejuvenated here. The morning of day 2, taking on Hong Kong. Singapore in the red, Hong Kong in the blue and whites. Just under 2 minutes remaining. Hong Kong had a great start to the game, but Singapore has gradually worked their way into it. Singapore opts to stay the same side of the court. That one flies out of bounds and will award a point to their opposition. So Hong Kong with 2 or 3 mistakes already. That one also turns the ball over. Singapore with another chance. Center pivot for Singapore will get the restart going. Shika to Ayin on the other side. Ayin back to Shika. Shika tries to power it through, but that one is caught well. Annie Wong decides to attack straight away, and a switch of play here for Singapore. Xanthia Low, wow, somehow caught by the 4 line of defender. And a turnover there. The pass not on target for the teammate. Singapore takes over. Singapore with the switch of play and a switch back. That is too high. From the number 13, Devon Tam. This attack looks set up to go for the left wing. And the left-handed left winger, the number 31, Ho Ziqing, able to trick the defenders into a mistake there. And that will be the end of the period here. 12-7 is the final score. Singapore currently in the lead. 12-7, the second period of play underway. That's too high, almost a shot there. It did hit the net. So a restart for the Hong Kong team. And they get the point courtesy of the captain Tang Hoi Man. Shika's shot just had enough power on it to hit the frontline defenders and deflect into the space in between the two lines. Singapore quickly getting back the point they conceded. Oh, yes, and Singapore gets the catch there. It's Elizabeth Tay with the power shot past all the defenders. 6 defenders to be accurate. So Singapore extending the lead once again. Once again, they've been doing well in the under 15 category. 3 wins in a row against Thailand, New Zealand, and Macau. That shot not clearing the forbidden zone or the zone D area, so it will be a point for Singapore instead. Once again, the under 15 Singapore girls are one of the 2 undefeated teams left in the category. The Chinese Taipei team blowing out their opponents so far. I do believe the Taipei and Singapore girls will be facing each other at 2 o'clock in this venue here. So we'll have a very nice match on our hands later at 2. Oh, what a catch there, but unfortunately the ball touches the ground. Elizabeth Tay with a Herculean effort managed to save it, but couldn't stop the ball from touching the ground. So Hong Kong will still get the point. Iron's shot is blocked, and Singapore unable to react, but a frame shot there saves the behinds of Singapore. So a couple frantic plays here for both teams. Hong Kong thought they could have gotten a score there with the quick shot. A switchback for Singapore. Oh, somehow has to fire its iron, and well read by the Hong Kong team. Hong Kong using 4 attackers to outnumber the Singapore girls. And it's the number 28, or number 20, sorry, Yang Yong-han, who gets the score. Singapore opts to switch back. And a great decision to get it back to their hot hands. Xanthia Lau and Elizabeth Tay gets the point again for Singapore. Elizabeth Tay has been on fire in this game. I believe she has at least half the points from the Singapore team so far. That's well saved by Shika. And she gets the conversion as well. Aiming low and quick. Power not necessarily the main concern. Vivian Choi read it well, but not in time. So it returns to Hong Kong's possession. Oh, but an inbound pass straight out of bounds there. And a great save by the forward pivot, the captain of Singapore. Now using 4 players to defend the Singapore hot hand. And Hong Kong gets the point on this side of the court. A long inbound pass. Looking to work to get Iron a shot.
A fumble there gives Hong Kong back possession. Hong Kong will try to set something up for the right wing, but it will be a traveling violation, so Singapore takes over here. Oh, great save there by the captain, laying her body out to make the catch, but that possession is wasted. Yet another fumble by Ayin. Ayin, oh, tries to make up for a mistake with a timely deflection, but Hong Kong able to squeeze it past the hands of the Singapore defender. And that's a well-earned point there. Xanthia Low has time and again opted to defer to Elizabeth Tay, but this time deciding to take it herself. And perhaps the Hong Kong team, occupied by the thoughts of Elizabeth, had to react late to that shot. Oh, a nice team save there from the Singapore team. And they get the point. Shika gradually working herself into the game. (19-12) now. Singapore 1 point away from the 20-point mark. Hong Kong with the combo play. Pass a little bit too low. And it's Elizabeth who gets the final shot once again. And there is no doubts in getting the points there for Singapore. Oh, and a nice catch. The quick shot there. A really unorthodox shot by Devon Tam, but it works. As Singapore now leads Hong Kong by 9. Hong Kong looking to set up here. Their combo play, not necessarily the most effective shot. Elizabeth switches it to the other side of the court. Will get it back. And the third shot, this is Angel, whose shot is saved. And once again, Hong Kong with the turnover of this attempted sky passes. Ayin with the landing violation. Thought it would be called, and it is. So a couple of mistakes from Ayin here. And gets it past the Singapore defense. Once again is the number 20 Yang Yong Han from the under 15 Hong Kong girls. Singapore able to save the ball from going out. Elizabeth to Xanthia, who has to fire, and a great read there by Hong Kong. That does not clear the forbidden zone, so another point to Singapore. 3 minutes left in the game. Hong Kong has had an up and down campaign so far. The only win came against the New Zealand team, 138-26 in that game. But even in the games they lost against Taipei, Chinese Taipei and Macau, their scores have not been small. It's both gone past the 25-point mark. That one hitting the frame there sounded different as it came off. So Hong Kong trying to tie up their win-loss records. They're sitting at 1-2 at the moment, while Singapore trying to stay undefeated. And Ayin finally with a point for the Singapore squad. She's been trying her best here. And this one A low and hard shot. Hard to defend. Hong Kong shot is saved by Angel Lee, the captain of Singapore. And Xanthia Low with just enough power to stop the Hong Kong defender from holding on to it. Long pass and dropped again by Hong Kong. That's unfortunate. Minute and change left in the second period. One more period to come. Will that count as a shot? If it did, I mean, technically, it counts as a shot, right? A pass into the shot? No. (24-13). A landing violation there for Hong Kong. Turning ball back over into Singapore's hands. In with the powerful shot, finding her rhythm here in the second period. That's her second straight point now for Singapore. Hong Kong once again dropped the pass. A lot of their plays not reaching the end or not ending in a shot just because of all the turnovers here. And that will be the end of the second period. Ayin will definitely hope that this period would have been, you know, there was 1 or 2 more minutes added on to the end of this period as she has such good form. But 25-13, the current score, Singapore in the lead. Can they hold on for the dub? Set to resume. A quick change of the forward pivots. New substitutions come into the game for Singapore. Singapore keeping the combination of Shika and Ayin on the one side. Opting for combination of Kate and Genevieve. Genevieve, a right-handed left winger. That time has her efforts caught. And the second line was not there. A great shot by Hong Kong's number 20, Yang Yong-han. Angel Lee now working with the duo of Shika and Ayin. Ayin will see if she can continue her hot, blazing form as she does so, powering it through the Hong Kong defense. Hong Kong coach giving some emergency instructions. Once again, it's the passes that are troubling the Hong Kong defense or the Hong Kong players at the moment. It's not really the catches that is the problem, but that time unable to catch it cleanly. Pass up the court. The first attack saved, an obstruction violation by Hong Kong. Stepped on the line there is Genevieve Ava Po. And Hong Kong will get the restart. Setting things up to finish on the right side here. That's well saved by the Singapore 14, Genevieve Ava Po. Hong Kong with the quick attack. That's deflected twice and a great save by Devon Tam. Once again, Singapore comes up with the crucial catch. Great defensive sequences from both sides. Kate Lim has to reset. It's Genevieve to take the shot. Second line defense there for Hong Kong. Hong Kong once more. Saved by Singapore, and that's been an impressive sides. Oh, the foot inside the forbidden area as she came out for the save. That will result in a point for Singapore, 28-14. Once again, Hong Kong with the missed pass in the middle. Saved by Hong Kong. Hong Kong. Favor returned by Singapore. And a great shot there. Finding the open space in between the two lines of defense. It's Genevieve Ava Po with the point for Singapore. Hong Kong tries it on the first time of asking and surprises the Singapore defense. Hong Kong able to chalk another point. And finding the gap between the number 4 and number 20 Hong Kong players is Kate Lim, the number 9 from Singapore. And you just watched the previous point from Hong Kong there. Hong Kong with the shot attempt that is saved. Yvonne hands it off and Ayin. Oh! Great effort by Hong Kong to lay out for the diving catch. But the ball escapes the grasps of the players. Hong Kong trying to come back, make this game interesting. 15 points. Stepped on the line is Kate Lim. Was a good idea there to attack really quickly. Traveling violation there. It's Ho Ziming. Always confuse the number of steps. And that's a great catch there. A dodgeball-like catch by the Hong Kong players. But landing violation from Hong Kong will return the ball back into Singapore's possession. Oh, a powerful shot here by the number 10 from Singapore. Continues her blistering form midway into the third. She scored most of the points for Singapore in this third period here. Along with the new fresh wingers that have come into the game is Genevieve Ava Poe. The long rebound, able to escape and find the open space behind the defenders. 33-15. Singapore on track to record their 4th win of the tournament. Having a great campaign for themselves. Hong Kong with a nice move there and a point scored. Seldom see left-handed left wingers here, but that one, Ho Ziming, able to find a narrow angle. That's great save, but it escapes the hands of Yang Yonghan as Singapore once again scores. Remember, it's a running clock here, so players chasing the game has to move fast. Doesn't matter if the ball goes out of bounds. Hong Kong manages to save that from touching the floor, but yet another error there. I believe they've committed more turnovers of errors than violations, but Hong Kong fortunate to get the ball in their possession after Singapore with a possession mistake. And getting a point is the number 21, Tang Hoi Man, the captain of the under-15 Hong Kong girls. Trying to lead by example here. Nice switch. And the chemistry between the two wingers for Singapore that has just come on. Kate Lim delaying till the last second to pass to Genevieve there. Hong Kong with the straightaway shot, setting up for 3 apparently, but absolutely astounding the Singapore defenders, and the power on that is nothing to scoff at as well. Tang Hoi Man with 2 straight points. Traveling violation for Genevieve from Singapore. Final 3 minutes in play here. 35-18. That's saved by Singapore. Fumbled around and finally caught. It's Kate Lim that finds the gap once again. It's a great pass there. Oh, well saved by Michael Shin. And a Shika point. This time switching sides to get the point. Opposite of Ayin. You have no Shika, as she says, don't forget me, I'm still here. Long pass ahead. Hong Kong now on the attack. Tries to surprise once again. Maeko was there in case of any danger. And Singapore's teamwork able to get them yet another point here late in the game. 38-18. All but seems over now. A couple of substitutions for Hong Kong. Center pivot just switched into the game. Captain with the final pass, and once again number 75 with a deadly shot down the side. Sorry, it's Ho Ziqing, the number 31. Great save there. A great catch in between two defenders. And a quick point off the counter attack by Yang Yong-han. Ball goes to Shika, who has to fire and finds enough power behind the shot to blast it past the defensive wall. Hong Kong with the final 10 or so seconds. Wants to end this on a good note, and they do so successfully. Singapore with a big win over Hong Kong. 39-20 is your final score here. We have the opening ceremony coming up next at the Velodrome starting at 10:30, so we'll be taking a 3-hour break here. So we'll be back at 1 o'clock at Court D, where the Malaysian take on the Thailand's under 15s next.